of inconsistencies and questions to be asked in terms of going through Uyo, staying 4 days, branching at Benue, and eventually Andrew dying on the way, and eventually we now finding out that the letter they got from IG wasn't actually authorized by IG, and the people who were helping this, who were arranging these things, and they appear to be or present themselves as if they are helping this man, and was taking money from this man. Eventually, suddenly disappeared, and we didn't see them. And they couldn't be traced now. Nobody knows where they are. So it seemed, and again, the so-called body that was said to be recovered could not be identified. At least the basic thing people do when somebody is missing and is presumed, for them to say this man is presumed dead, is missing. This body is missing, but at the moment that is presumed dead, the basic thing you need to do all over the world is what you call identification in so many ways. And that identification most times includes DNA. To clarify, at the end of the day, they will still be sure, assuming the relations come to identify the person and they are sure. But if some of the parts are missing, especially the head and the other part of the body that you could use to identify somebody, maybe DNA identification is almost always needed. Eventually, the same as the story was going, then the authorities, especially the Ghanaian embassy, was now pressuring this man to accept it as his wife. So I'm happy today because we are actually getting more information, because we are centering our discussion on Blessing and the husband.
So guys, this person talking, this is Andrew friend though. That is Mr. Ben in the car. Needed to hear the way the man marched the shop. So we want to know whether the police are the ones lying or Mr. Harrison is the one lying. What is Harrison's involvement? Because he is accusing the police and Mr. Harrison. Nice about this Andrew buying girls and harvesting their organs. Those two missing ladies, Afiba and Celine. It is their story.
That are actually helping us today. If you check the progress we made today, the information we got today, we actually done very well. And we centered on this. That's why I was telling you, in as much as these people try to get you, and maybe you say this and I want you to take it serious. Thank you. If there are syndicates behind this, which almost everybody knows, and this syndicate deliberately wanted to eliminate Andrew, so that Andrew will not give the information he knows. Because
then Ben should know about the syndicate, because Andrew sends him every video. Andrew tells him everything. So he should be able to tell us if there is syndicate.
But then Andrew is no longer there.
Yeah, but Ben is alive to tell us.
And go to that extent of doing that so as to make sure that the trace ends.
Our country is finished.
And, more evidence doesn't come
Our
out.
Country is finished.
Some people who may have some connection or the other. Then, and you have put yourself now forward as somebody who has some evidence and who has actually put some evidence that has helped in the case. Like all this information you gave out about the money, about the dealings with the police, both in New York and which has been confirmed, and some of those money has been brought out. I want you to know that some of the things you are complaining about in this social media, it's justified. Not even justified.
Andrew is justified. Well, even devil get fans. Jesus.
May have contact, may have some.
I can't believe it is that same Andrew that we are seen as monster that these people are defending.
If they silence you now,
I want to know where this discussion is going to.
Andrew, which it didn't mean that the case is ended. nothing, nobody will say anything again about the case. And that is the point where I am. That's the point where I'm seeing it from. Andrew has some information to give to help unraveling some of these issues. Whether
I don't know why this thing, and it's clear here, but
the police in Omaha have already said that they picked signals of the other girl's phone at your Don't know whether it's true or not. But that's what they told him after spending 2 weeks with them. Yeah. So if, for instance,
thank you, whoever is popping the love, God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
And then we may have
thank you for clicking the like also. God bless you. I appreciate. Thank you.
It might help in confirming or eliminating some things.
It is this Andrews story.
The information you are bringing out is actually ruffling some feathers in some quarters. And because we are still there to talk and bring that information, which they never knew you had when Andrew was dead. They never knew that that information could ever come out. I want you to know that if, for instance, you are silenced now, I want everybody to think and imagine. If you are silenced now and you didn't bring that, and this information you had, and some of the ones you still have,
why this thing is not showing? And here is
showing. I want everybody to know that the case is already dead. If something like that happened, but I don't think anybody has brought out as much credible and helpful information as you have brought out. Because the information you gave out has helped in confirming that they went to Umahi, has helped in making these police people that came to people to know that they are rogue police, they are not actually sent by the IG. It has helped to see how in confirming that some money exchange had with the police, with some other people.
And it's clear here on the phone. If
those things didn't come out from you, I want you to know that the case has already ended. And if for any reason you are silenced today, and the people who are trying to bully you on the social media, I want you to look at the bigger picture. That those people trying to silence you at the social media may have got some prior knowledge of what we are suspecting, or this all this kind of manipulation that is going on. Because there are a lot of
this Andrew is supposed to even be begging Nigerians for forgiveness. I don't understand though. I don't understand again.
We are never to
oh, thank you for that person popping the love on YouTube. God bless you. God bless you.
The police, the road police, and took Andrew from Omaha and took some money for the husband. Eventually, they are now at large and they're not helping. Unless they are helping with the police behind the scene and we didn't know. But if not,
to see how
it leaves much to be desired. Every lead will come from interrogating them. Let them come forward. And when they come forward, like now, when their name and their picture is put forward, some people may have some information about them.
In the video,
whether they are nice people,
that is Mr. Ben,
or whether
Andrew's
they are not
friend.
Nice people, whether they've been doing, whether there are some dodgy things they've been doing before in the past, or not.
I don't know if you hold the phone.
And from there, some other lists will start coming up. We want the picture to be in a platform that are actually advocating for these girls. We want the picture to be on Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze, I know you watch. Put the picture of Blessing on your platform. Harrison, put the picture of Blessing on your platform. Sabio, put the picture of Blessing on your platform. And all the blogs, put the picture. When Afiba's husband was asked, who is your suspect? The man did not miss a word. He said, Blessing and her boyfriend. Yeah. So can you guys publish the picture? Nobody could suspect them. Let them answer questions the man wants. You really want to help the man? You've said this several times, you want to help the man. Publish the picture. I've done it on my website. I've done it on my blogs. Go do the same thing. Because everything we are talking is just about what the police can do.
And can you bring Mohammed Shaibu up? He said he was supposed to.
Yeah, but
then you will get fans, so We get TikTok panelists.
Wow. Let them say something. They can actually say
his friends accused of murdering a lot of ladies, and he has all the video. They send him off. I don't even know what to make of this.
About all these phantom police, all these the weather.
We are sick.
And I'm sorry, something just came to my mind now. Did Andrew, after agreeing to the 1 million for the hookup, did he?
Andrew never agreed.
Okay, never agreed.
Yes.
Okay, he never.
On the text message I saw, maybe verbally agreed. I don't know. But I can authoritatively confirm to you, money left Celine account to Andrew's account. Money left Celine account to Andrew's staff account. The Andrew staff that lives in Port Harcourt. His staff received 1 million. And once he received 1 million, the staff confirmed to Andrew that I received 1 million. The police in RBI is aware of this. The staff is a male. Harrison put a picture of a female. It's a male. That is another bullying tactic. I must say that again. You don't have information. Let me tell you fact.
How did the money leave Celine's account to Andrew's account? You said the girl come for hookup. She come for hookup. She can't pay Andrew the 1 million for hookup, or Andrew, after buying them, transfer their money from their account to his own account.
So those are the investigation that is pending in Umaya before they transfer Andrew. So I believe they carried this file. Umaya told me they carried this case file and gave it to Abuja people that came.
See, I'm not even talking about that 1 million. I'm saying with regards to, let's say they went for a good time and happy ending. Was there any payment? Did he tell you about any payment he made to her? Or do you have any idea of?
No, there was 100,000.
Because
there was 100,000 that left the same favors account, the male staff of Andrew, the same favors account to Celine account. The same 100,000 left to their account. So I don't know what that is. The police will be able to find out what that is from the young man.
So
why has the young man favor? So where is favor?
Celine negotiated for 1 million, for instance.
Yeah.
Allegedly, as we assumed, which means Andrew is gonna pay Celine 1 million for Celine and Afiba to share.
Yes.
But according to allegedly. But the facts on the ground, based on the bank statement, confirmed or certified bank statement from this staff that works with Andrew, is that he is now Celine, who is now transferring 1 million
to Andrew.
1 million.
1 million to Andrew, not Andrew transferring 1 million.
Does it make sense?
Yes.
Celine.
Does it make sense?
A lot of inconsistencies that police.
So who wrote that text message?
This is why I said this. I don't know this. This is why I said this. Come and carry this guy. I'm on a live video. Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Hey,
this is why I said this.
My people, whatever you do, don't just get yourself killed.
The way we can tie, like I feel like if I want to get an alibi as a lawyer now, if I'm thinking of how did these people really leave Andrew's house? Okay, when he said they left, I think the police should look at the timeline.
Yeah,
they did not even leave Andrew. I'm coming.
Let me take my glasses. If they leave the house, he will give them something, either transport.
Can you hear us? Sorry, I just have to turn on my car.
I think her service is not.
Mohammed, go ahead, please. While we wait for her.
Can't see. Nigeria is gone. Imagine the cover up from the police. Someone said Nigeria issue is 3 what?
I want to appreciate you for
I did not see that 3 something. Three people, I don't know, pastors, okay, the three P's, pastor, politician, and police. That was what I said one time. The three P's are Nigerians' problem. This is Andrew friend though. Now in the whole life section for TikTok and he match the sharp. They are defending Andrew here.
People should put forward to the police.
Police, it's good for you people. People are so useless that
all those information to you.
And the lies the police tells us. Every single person the police will bring out to parade that is an armed robber. I know they really believe them.
Person that we can
innocent
really have
people.
for now. So, however, I still have some questions in my mind that I feel maybe can help us to have a better headway.
You never still see the selling and happy bad, but
if ever they are missing. If ever they are missing.
Don't go by Andrew.
We cannot tell now whether these two girls are also in collaboration with the police to indict Andrew.
What are you talking about?
At this point, anything is possible.
Some people they crazy.
I saw the video that that lady.
What is he talking about?
Dead body is found and all those cutting story. I just know that
this one is just Afiba and Celia in collaboration with the police to indict Andrew.
Nothing to be believed. Then we now have a body without head, so that no means of identification. You cannot tell that this is the person by the face.
So why would Celine and Afiba
I really
be in conjunction with the police?
What is the tone of Celine's father? Is her mother alive? Who are her brother and
so
sisters?
So now her family now want begin drag now,
they have been silent all this while. I don't know.
Just listen to them.
I really just want to ask again. Now that it is even clear to us, you said you just got information yesterday now that the dad visited Andrew. This now makes it clear that Andrew is innocent of this allegation of murder or anything. This guy's face is out there already. There's no way he will be having an affair with Celine to the point that Celine's dad have visited him, seen him.
So why do you believe what Ben is telling you that the dad visited? Did you hear it from the dad?
That I am going to so place, and then that guy will now have the mind to now kill the same day and still want to stay in this country. It is totally out of place to think that Andrew is an accomplice, or I don't know, is guilty of anything that is relating to the missing of those girls. That one should be removed. That man might not be good. He might have his own kind of.
So, Mr. Speaker, where are the two girls?
Some kind of I don't know, maybe psychiatrist, whatever, psychopath behavior. Maybe his past. But that man, I'm seeing him as even the victim here.
Yeah, Andrew is the victim.
This guys, that video you did,
even with all the videos on Ben's phone, Andrew is the victim.
Implicated by the police. I don't know whether that thing he actually took those drugs, and he was saying with drugs, whatever. Whatever. Video also speak a lot that they have really known him and they are out to undo him. And since he's this kind of the guy that has the money, they understand that he will easily want to pay off his way out.
You people are the ones who making the story now for the Andrew.
So if they make little money, I don't know. I know officers can.
I don't know what women do, men. No.
There is one guy.
I don't know what women do, men.
You just hold them. If you cross your path, if you take checkpoint, or if you
let me ask this guy what is smoking because I don't know what he's smoking. Why are men like this? You just these women are missing. One is a married woman. The husband been online with the police for weeks, and you are seeing this. They don't go show us that body. One will not know whether they don't come move the head. Who are even those bodies?
So the question for the motive.
And now, yes, they are defending Andrew. Did you not hear him? See, Andrew is the victim. So the women are the what?
This guy, there should be
women, no one has said what place. Men don't like it now.
Celine, her dad knows Andrew, and she went to visit Andrew. Definitely, there will be conversation.
Oh God, did you hear from the father's mouth that he went to visit Andrew? Is it not Ben, his friend, his co-accomplice, that said the father of Celine knows Andrew?
What is even the discussion?
I don't believe in about the Nigeria police. I don't even believe anyone. The Harris one they believe. Me have done the see command because why are you the one even collecting money, displaying the money you collected from police, and who are you to be able to retrieve money back from police? I'm like, something is not right here because the police I know, civilian will not be able to retrieve money from there. It should be the police that is retrieving the money from them, not you.
Celine and Celine's boyfriend or husband. They got involved so much. Is there any motive behind what behind?
If it's actually better, I just say no. I must share this one with you.
Or they don't want to be or want to. That is what I'm trying.
Mr. Senina, can I chip in something really quick before I forget? Ben, with reference to what Mohammed was saying and was talking about the fact that he thinks that Andrew is innocent of whatever they are putting on him. I want to bring something. You remember I asked you, I don't know if it's this morning or yesterday, I said at which point or why if Andrew is not the person that did this, was he the one to be used for such to cover such a mess? How is he connected to whoever is involved in this situation? Because let's say Andrew has all those flaws. Someone must know he has those flaws, right? He should be able to capitalize on those flaws to be able to cover whatever is going on. So like they've always said, it's likely he is not alone on this. He is not the only person. There should be some other people involved in this issue who probably knew him very well. It could be the cops because they, for several occasions, they know him in the neighborhood. They know that he had issues with women here and there and there. So it likely he is the pawn.
In the hand.
Yes, it's likely he's the pawn. He's a cover-up for,
To add voice to what you are saying, Celine has a boyfriend that they are getting married. She's getting married to.
What's he going to do?
And Celine knows Andrew. And Andrew's father knows, and Celine's father knows Andrew as well. But Celine is coming to do a hookup, allegedly, with Andrew. But Celine has a man that is getting married to her. And Celine allegedly is close to that man that is getting married to her. And is having a relationship, whether business or whatever, with Andrew. And the dad and her dad knows about it. Because I'm just trying to think.
Another angle I'm looking at, sir.
What could be the motive?
What are the financial inflow of Celine 2 weeks, 1 week before this incident? One need to check the motive. What are the financial inflow? How much money was coming in? And how suddenly? Because we don't really know. Because
the reason why
can I now tell you something?
Hold on, just let me say one thing. The reason why I was thinking of the motive is you put yourself in the shoe of a man that is getting serious with your girl he wants to marry, and the girl is doing hookup, and how you will feel about it, and the girl is doing hookup with another man. And a lot of things you really need to think critically. If you are a man and you have a girlfriend and you are serious with the girl and you are getting married to that girl, but the girl is going somewhere to do a hookup and you are aware, maybe you are aware, you don't want the girl to know, and you are the girl's dad probably is aware, is not aware, but at least he's made contact with Andrew, and it's only through Celine he made that contact. I want you to be thinking, how would you be feeling about it? Because I'm just trying to find out where is the motive. Because in as much as Philly is talking about the the relationship with trying to use Andrew. Do you know where the person is doing that is also trying to use Celine as well?
Mm-hmm.
As well. Because these that's why I keep saying, let's not center attention on this and be thinking about the motive. The motive will lead you to the motive will lead you to the mother. If there is
look at it. Sir, let me not lose this thought. I've been thinking about this for 2 days.
Yeah.
Assuming without conceding that these people are not missing.
Yeah.
We are not saying they are not, although we know they are missing. But now let's assume they are not missing. How did they leave Andrew's house? Let's start from there. How did they leave Andrew's house? By how, I mean, were they happy? When they finished Andrew, were they happy that they got to whatever they wanted? They are going to notice. Or they were not happy. So, because, look at it. If they were not happy, anybody can settle. Assuming they were not happy, this is a hypothetical situation now. Me and you agreed for 1 million. You did not give me 1 million. Did I leave my house, your house, happy? So that, because we're trying to find out the motive, why should these people now suddenly be missing? And they are reading their network somewhere in Owerri. Mm-hmm. Did they really now stay in Owerri and say, okay, this man that did us this, we're going to teach him a lesson? Assuming, like I said, I didn't say that's the case. So Nigerians don't come to my page. I'm just assuming. That is one. Because when they sent that message, you need to look at timeline. That's why I said we need to look at timeline. The police has a lot to do, especially with Andrew's phone. To look at timeline. The timeline will pick where they were at the time. If Andrew said they left my house by so time, did that phone at any point leave that house?
Mm-hmm. It's a common sense. It's a common sense now. These are common sense now.
Because you can't just carry somebody. The motive has to be. These things can be. Network has made it easy. They can go to NTN. We do it. We track. You will trace where this person's phone has the landmarks they've been to. If Andrew has said these people left my house, because I'm trying to figure out why the police came up. Remember that he was moved from Aba to Umuahia. Mm-hmm. So let's say Aba is his stuff. Aba is his zone. Now they moved him to Umuahia. And they were doing this investigation. And they read somewhere that the phone was in Owerri, was speaking Owerri.
I want to say something, please, because this is on my mind. Just for the record, and I need to record this down. Very important part. Andrew have a cousin that stays in the house, that comes to the house, basically. This his cousin. When the police barricaded Andrew, when the cousin came in, the cousin asked the police. They didn't let, because the whole street was filled up. They didn't let the cousin in. The cousin asked the police, what is going on? He said he talked to more than 3 police. They didn't know why they are there. I want you to understand this. So they did not know why they're there. But when they finally spoke to the commandant talked to Andrew. Andrew now said, let my cousin in. Andrew was inside this room. So the Andrew cousin was allowed in. So Andrew cousin stand at the door and talk to Andrew within inside to negotiate with Andrew. Now, between that time to 3, Andrew did not hand over himself until 3. I spoke to Andrew, and I'm talking about the 8th of May, just for the record. I spoke to Andrew when he said he want to GUN himself. and he want to do Columbine. I don't know how many of you understand Columbine. So I no, don't do anything. Don't be silly. And I was like, don't do things. I was trying to calm him down. I said, don't do anything. Don't make things worse. If they need your GUN, give it back to them. What is the problem? Then he wrote me that I have just been getting along for the last 2 years. I've lost £2 million in the last 2 years. I say, it's money, bro. This is the word I use. And I have the text message. I say, it is money. You will make it back. Don't do what you cannot fix. Then he sent me, and I repeat myself, he sent me the screenshot of that 1 million negotiated. That was the night he sent it. But I was so concentrating on having this conversation to calm him down, not to do the Columbine with the police, because he could have opened his door and do the undo. So I did not even look at the text. I look at the screenshot. I saw 1 million come and see me. I asked, is it about women? Is it about girls? What is going on? Then I called him. Then he said, buddy, I can't talk. The police barricaded my house. I'm like, don't do undo. Please, there's more to it. There's more to this. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. He didn't talk again. At 3 o'clock, he submitted himself. He came outside. They arrested him. But the police did not move Andrew out of that house until almost 8 o'clock in the morning. The question is this. What was the police waiting for? Which order are they waiting for to move Andrew from that property? What are they waiting for? Because it's verifiable they did not move. They stayed. But I have spoken to a couple of, they said they are scared of annoying government in the night. They didn't want to travel in the night. Then you have 30 police officers with you. So there's nothing to scare of. You could have moved immediately. You pick the suspect up. They did not move. Now, doing my own investigation, because I'm investigating, I'm talking with people. Why did they not move? Why did they wait until the morning time? Why did they wait from 3? Let's say I don't have the precise time they moved, but definitely not 6 a.m. Because I have the picture when they were moving. Andrew was allowed to dress. He wore black trouser, he wore black shoe, and white top. So, this is the question. Why, who instruction were they waiting for to move Andrew? This is very important part that I've just, because some of the information I'm releasing, I'm doing my investigation, I'm asking questions. And I'm not just asking questions, I'm asking verifiable questions. Now, the information I gave to you about Celine's father knowing Andrew, it comes from somebody that is very close to Andrew, that police could have questioned. And the person is willing. He said, I'm willing. If the police call me, I'm willing. But the police have seemed to be normed about who need to be interviewed. Can you imagine? Nobody in Andrew's close proximity is interviewed in this case up to today. Is that not an indictment
on the police
force? So if somebody comes to my platform and say, you don't know what you are saying, I 100% know what I'm saying. And I would have been the most capitalist failure in my life if I see this thing unfolding and I did not talk.
But you did not talk. You did not talk, Mr. Ben. What are you talking about? You are only angry that they killed your that they buy your friends. Please, that is what you are here.
Forward this to Ben. He has a blog. Forward this to him before he reach me. The catalog are there. People that knows me, and I will say it again. The only thing I fear in life is nothing. And I told a lot of people here, I said, I'm over 40. If it happened today, or it happened when I'm 90, it happened. But I'm not going to go without a fight. And this is a fight that I'm fighting for. And I am prepared for this. A lot of people are going to throw stuff at me, to discredit me. I am definitely number one, the most talked about in Nigeria right now, because of my coming out to speak, to instigate a conversation that could potentially change how our police treat our vulnerable people, especially women, especially young ladies, that have nothing in their hand. Because I don't see why anybody would talk against me. When Rachel went with a pure injury to the police and they sent this poor girl away. And then people now, the same people that are trying to suppress the truth, picked up Rachel and tried to weaponize her against me. But do you know what God normally do sometimes? God always counts your good deed for you. And it's been stopped. My good deed has stopped. I am not a perfect
I am so shocked. That make me see that. Now I make I bring the video, make all of us watch them together.
I know the play I can't play. If you come to UK today and ask about my name in my community, and I say it without iota of a doubt, I am not the most gentle man. You can't bully me. I have no police record that can be questioned.
Because you have not been caught.
Reason. And I cannot live in the UK for 20 years, and I've been that kind of clean. I am clean to the letter. And when I mean clean, it's clean.
Yeah.
So, and I am putting that repetition on the line.
On the line.
I'm standing in front of the police station here right now. This is my community. When we do the Black Lives Matter, I am Ben. Go Google, go Twitter. I led the movement. I led the police.
You led the movement, and you have a psychopath as a friend who is sending you videos of the evils.
With hundreds of people. The videos is there. I could post it on this platform. I have a repetition. Ogashowara used to call me, Ben, come out full and do this work you are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Come out full and do this work you are doing. I want to tell you something. For people that don't know me, I am not buyable. I am not pushable. I don't fear bullying. I retaliate because I want to put a common sense. And if you see the way I criticize my supporter or my critic, I don't criticize them to leave them hanging. I drop something for them that make them thinking. So this is a war of truth versus falsehood. Something went wrong. Andrew probably harmed this girl. And I keep repeating myself. On the first night I did that broadcast, my assumption was I did it 100%. But the first lie dropped 10%. The second lie dropped 10%. The third lie dropped 10%. And currently, I'm within 60% that he did it and 40% that he didn't do it. And if you ask me if those girls are alive, I can guarantee you 100% from my mind that there's possibility that they are alive somewhere.
So tell us where they are now so that they can go and rescue them.
I was talking about the motive.
Sorry, sir. Let me just finish that because these are the messages I sent to nation. Yeah. Like I always send a message to the nation. Because there are people that are showing RIP to them that have already concluded and do pie them. Please, if you really love justice and fairness, we must not close the curtain on these young ladies. We must not close the curtain on them. Because there are people that want you to do that. Let's fight for them. Let's be their supporter outside. Watch the picture. Watch the whole story. Open your mind. Pray about it. And I guarantee you, that conscience in you will speak through you. And you will pick lies. And you begin to understand the motive. Why are they fighting me? Why is it big blogs?
They are fighting you because you are supporting Andrew.
Discredit me. And nobody should say I should not reply to those people. Because Nigerians are smart. Nigerians are wise. We must never allow the loudly voice in the room to take over the day. Support this movement. Take the risk on me. Risk it. Support me. Let's push this truth out there. And I guarantee you, my gain will be bigger than my shortcoming. Just see that as a fight that is worth fighting, especially if you're in diaspora. We have no hope. Regardless, we have no hope. You go home, your son go home, your daughter go home. We want them to be protected. We want them to be protected. We want accountability. How do you even explain to the nation that after 57 days, no police officer has been able to talk about it? Officially on the record. None.
Exactly.
How do you justify that a man was basically taken off on every questionable circumstances and police did not confirm it? It takes a private individual to confirm it why police is making a video. How do you say you want an insane society and you patronize that kind of story? You should reject it. You should spit it out because it could happen to you. Andrew is not innocent. Never defend him. As a matter of fact, I don't cry for his death. But I'm crying for what will happen for other children. And I'm crying for what will happen for Celine and Afiba. And I will tell you something. We're looking for the motive this morning. And money and money. And we must find out how is this even possible. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I was saying that that's the reason why I'm always thinking about the motive. If they are alive, what is the motive of somebody missing them? If they are dead, what is the motive of somebody killing them? Yeah, these are the things I keep asking because I'm only trying to follow any lead. If there is any lead, we just exhaust it and see whether anything can come out of it. Like this Blessing and Darlington, they got so much involved in all these in the shabby deals that is there. We need if they can speak or we can get them to give some clue. That might help the police. If the police hasn't known already some of these things, if they can come out and speak about some of these involvements, it might open up another lead that will help the police. I don't want to believe that the police is not working behind the scene, is not doing all some of these things we are suggesting. But I am always thinking of the possible motive for whatever is happening because a lot of inconsistencies. Celine is discussing with Andrew about money to be paid to her and this lady. Celine is the person who transferred about $1 million to an account that is going to Andrew. Mm-hmm. So you can see the inconsistency. Celine is known to this man who is Darlington, or who they say is her boyfriend.
Or Blessing.
That means Blessing. Celine is known to Blessing. And the Blessing has a relationship with this man, Darlington. And Darlington and the Blessing were helping this Afiba's husband. And a lot of money were spent on them, and they were not generally very honest with Afiba's husband. For instance, when they were trying to get bigger money from Afiba's husband, they were making claims that they could arrange so many policemen, up to how many. And that is why the money has to be big. But Afiba's husband was visibly angry at the freeze show because he was asking questions when they now came with only 4 police officers. Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to find out what is the motive behind all these things. If these girls are still alive, what is the motive
of keeping them?
For keeping them.
And what is the motive of asking the Ghanaian family to accept that body? After they ask the Lynn family as well.
Yeah, in a hurry to cover up.
If they are dead,
hey.
What if the motive
so now innocent people now local police can't go by in replacement for Celine and Afiba.
Yay! Blessing knows Celine.
Wow.
Blessing knows Darlington. Narrating on the person had contact with Afiba's husband and the group police at Abuja.
People are not even paying attention to what is going on in that country.
What is the motive behind all this? Is it possible?
And police is the ones destroying that country. Police. Nigerian police
actually
is so
have
rotten.
these people?
That's why they say Mohbad this story say, don't be surprised that police even buy Mohbad. Maybe they buy Mohbad say for that day, for that trip. Maybe Mohbad life, but didn't even reach in house. It's possible. And police are the one oppressing everybody. They're giving them those scripts to write.
And they are using Selena as well. Being that Selena knows Andrew. Is it possible that the victim in the whole thing might be only Afiba? You know what I mean? Is it because
what was Selena?
Afiba was given an invitation to come for a wedding which was never to be? And
was there a wedding, or was that just a story?
And Afiba is the only person that apparently didn't know Andrew out of this situation. Correct, Mr. Nina?
Yeah, everybody didn't know Andrew.
Mm-hmm. She's the only person didn't know. Everybody else around knew.
And she was the only person that was asked to, that was co-opted into the whole thing. And he's the main person now, one of the main persons that are missing. So, Celine transferred money to Andrew. Over $1 million. Even the discussion was between Celine and Andrew, for Andrew to transfer money to Celine and Afiba. But the facts we have on the ground now is that it was actually Celine that transferred money to Andrew. So it's a bit complex, but I am trying to untie it to see where the motive could lie, because if we were able to find out the motive and we follow the motive, that motive will lead to the mastermind. Somebody is the mastermind of the whole thing.
There's a boss somewhere, yeah.
Somebody is the mastermind, and the motive is what is going to lead to. Because police in Omaha said they picked a phone signal around somewhere outside the Abia State.
And not just once, so they picked the signal multiple times.
So if they did it, were they kidnapped and taken to that place, and are they still alive? Who should be involved? If there is anybody that is doing that, what is the person's motive? Is it just money? Or is it just to be able to extort money from some people? I don't know whether Celine is used, but I'm just looking at the motive, whether Celine is used to bring in Afiba, whether everything is just all about money, and there is no...
Somebody is just beauty affair. Can you bring her on? She just, how come only Celine's belongings was found in Andrew's house, but not Afiba?
I didn't know this one now. I didn't know this one because I'm just trying to see where there is a very big plot that was actually using Andrew. I actually wanted to use Andrew, but they saw Celine as a person who has a good contact with Andrew, and they now wanted to use Celine as well in the whole process to do the whole process.
Let's bring that my sister in, please. Beauty, come and speak.
Yeah.
Okay, let Beauty speak.
Wow. Our country is leprosite. The country is sick with leprosy.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Ben. I actually joined the live late. You know? Yeah, I've been thinking so many things.
Mute the other person now.
I've been thinking about so many things. You know? This case, you know, if you try to look at it and it's looking as if it's simple, before you know, it becomes like another tough puzzle for you. Now, Andrew was served a quit notice
how come he was served a quit notice immediately after? Because I don't know where I saw the quit notice letter, something like that.
It was on the day, on the 3rd of June, when they went to when Mr. Harrison went to that property,
Now they call it give a quick notice. So they should, the landlord is also involved.
In touch with the landlord, I don't know.
Yes.
Why giving your tenant a quick notice when
what was the reason?
Discover is blown?
Why he was served a quick notice? We know Andrew is wealthy, he is well-to-do. Is it that he's not paying rent, or they must have had things going on in the apartment, and then they decided to just serve a quick notice quickly for him to move out of the apartment? Now, how come only Celine's belongings were found in the house, and then Afiba's own was not found?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing related to Afiba was found, but only Celine's stuffs were in the house. Now, if you also think of it this other way, Celine knows Blessing knows Darlington, and Celine knows Andrew. Now, what if, because we are just assuming things. Now, Blessing was the one that waved them goodbye. I saw a video where she was saying, Mama, goodbye, something like that. She was waving them, which I am sure that Celine must have told her, oh, this is where we are going. Maybe they are going for a business transaction, or it might not just be the hookup that we saw online. Mm-hmm. And then Blessing knows that Afiba's husband is wealthy, because there's no way Celine will not tell Blessing that, oh, I have a friend that is coming to visit me or something, and her husband is well-to-do. I must have given out same location. Oh, we are going to Aba to see a friend or something.
And they
must have given out details to Blessing. What if Blessing and her boyfriend has masterminded something else, Since Andrew is saying, oh, these girls are not in my house, they left. What if they truly left, and then as they were leaving, somebody else, maybe Blessing and her so-called boyfriend, decided to, grab them for their own selfish reasons, which could be money. So just like you also said, I think the whole thing, the whole motive is surrounded around money. Mm-hmm. It's just money that is surrounding everything from the whole case.
Well, the man spent 7 million already, and there's no result.
Did you people observe something?
Transferred 1 million to Andrew. What
did you observe something?
And Celine and all these people are together.
Look at the video that Blessing made of Afiba and Celine leaving that premises.
Yeah.
What other videos has Celine made of what's that her name? Blessing made? Like, they've been traveling, they've been moving together. Why that's not the first time they have been going out, right? Mm-hmm. Why? I'm just trying to figure out why the need to make a video of your friends.
That particular day when the two of them were leaving, right? Is that what you mean?
You mean that particular day?
I'm trying to figure out.
That particular day, she made a video of them leaving. It could be that she needs to confirm to somebody that they left.
Yes. To confirm, and she never showed her face in that video. Mm-hmm. It was just Celine and Blessing that she showed, and she was like, bye-bye, mama, bye-bye, and stuff like that. She never showed her face. That was to confirm or serve as a notice that, if there's a connection that these girls came to my place, they left my house. They left.
Jesus. Detective in the house. You guys are cracking the code. Hey. What am I hearing? What are the motive behind that video, that last minute video?
If you follow the motive,
that video, I was not comfortable with that video because I have friends, when they leave my house,
you don't make
I'm
video
not
for them.
Recording them because I'm not recording them. Their safety. You have to make that video to make it look like you are missing them.
There's an intention
that video was questioned.
For that video.
That video came with an intention. The police has a lot of work to do.
Our police, they don't want to work. They are lazy. This case don't hook them for neck. They must work. they must walk and they must purge out.
That same blessing, is it the please who got the message that who got the first message of the kidnap? Because I didn't get that part.
Blessing that got the first
how were they notified?
The first message was gotten by Blessing, but according to Afiba's husband, it took her 2 good days before she could let people know that these girls were kidnapped.
But can you imagine? Your name is Blessing. You got a message from your two friends that left your property that they've been kidnapped, and you could not contact the husband of the other girl. Not that you don't have
the police, nothing.
You have it. Jesus have mercy on Mary.
Did she contact the police?
But you know,
for 2 days.
They are running a syndicate. All of them are all
according
involved.
to Afiba's husband, Afiba made mention to Blessing not to call or not to text, but she kept calling and texting until that phone was compromised. And I wanted to bring out a few points.
Yes, sir.
In my observation, I think there is we should take these two characters important. We should ask ourselves, who are the least people to benefit from all this situation? For me, I think Afiba's husband and Mr. Ben are the two people who are the
Why are you calling Mr. Ben? Mr. Ben is in UK, and Andrew was sending him all the videos that he was making of this lady. Do you know what Mr. Ben is doing with them? Do you know what if Mr. Ben is running a porn site? You don't even know. So don't even mention his name. You don't know what he was doing with those videos.
Yes. You don't have any benefit.
Why are you saying that?
We have to take their statement credible. One, Afiba's husband, he has nothing to benefit.
Yeah, you can call Afiba's husband, not Ben. Ben is too involved.
So according to him,
because Ben knows a lot.
He doesn't really trust the process of the police, the so-called police, together with Blessing, and together with whatever that is happening. Okay. And you know, me, when I'm listening to something, I listen to the small details that people overlook. Mr. Ben, when you were speaking the other day, when we were making live, you said when you spoke to those corrupt police, the rogue police, they asked you if you were recording. And they were trying to make you like, oh, you should help them.
Yes.
They were trying to establish a kind of relationship for you to help them.
Yes.
Help them as in what? To cover up. That is how they've been able to make Harrison cover up, by giving them statements that they want the public to know. For example, how they were transferring him from Aba to Abuja, and along they made it look like there was just a day transfer and it happened. But little did they know that Andrew managed, in the process of transferring them money, having his phone, managed to take videos of them or send you message to compromise that statement. They didn't know. They had no idea, and Andrew was doing that in the process. So Harrison should know that he has been used to be the spokesperson of the corrupt police to bring wrong story out. And this should be something that we have to take very seriously.
It's possible. I don't trust the police.
He's been indicted. That's what is called indictment.
Yes.
It's a pure indictment. And
I believe, Mr. Ben, you and Afibi's husband, you people need to collaborate and add up and subtract a lot, because the man knows a lot.
Let me tell you something. Hold on, please. Afiba's husband, right? He is currently grieving. Let me say this. He doesn't trust anybody. He doesn't need to work with Ben or collaborate with Ben. They can individually tell their truth, because at the end of the day, that's what you seek, right? If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear. So Afiba's husband is telling his story. He should go ahead and be as truthful and as open as he can. Ben is telling his side of the story. Okay. He should be straight and as truthful, because trust me, Afiba's husband doesn't trust anybody.
And he's good.
Understand me. I understand you, but you know, if Afiba's husband didn't speak out, we wouldn't know about the 7 million. And the 7 million goes directly to implicate Blessing and the boyfriend, the so-called boyfriend or husband to be. If Afiba's husband didn't speak out, we wouldn't know this. And we wouldn't know Blessing. We wouldn't know Afiba sent a message, like a message, an emergency message to Blessing, for Blessing to keep that message for 2 days before alerting others. We wouldn't know. So part of the story could have been missing. That is why I'm saying Afiba's husband can bring out everything that he knows.
Then now, let me explain something to you, because there's something happening right now. And I have a message for Afiba's husband. And I'm going to send a message to you because I know you watch me and you also followed. Mr. Man, I know what you are going through. You need to gather yourself together, your thought process together, because I see that you are the only person that can basically ask difficult questions. Not Afiba's mother, not the father. You are doing so much great, and I appreciate what you're doing. Gather yourself, question people that come around you, listen to your instinct and your spirit. Don't trust everyone around you. Don't trust anyone around you.
As if he himself is a good person.
Follow the truth.
You know you have a psychopath as a friend. That is spying ladies, sending you the video. You kept them. You kept quiet.
We will never put RIP for them until we find definite answer. I have never defended Andrew. I came out so that I would put a light on this matter. When I spoke to you on Daddy Freeze, I asked you a question.
Should have come out like 1 year ago.
What I was able to do, would be alive today. I was able to extend hope for your wife. Because the same corrupt system you are talking about wanted to close the chapter on the day Andrew was eliminated. But I said, no, I have a little information that could help. And we're having a discussion today. If you ever need to reach out to me, reach out to me. Thank you.
That is
very important. Yes. Yeah, that's very important. Because the man is going through a lot in his head. And I don't need his money. I would never ask you for a penny. But I will support you with everything I know. And you will find the information. I'm not proud of my country. Nothing proud of that country. They have failed.
No, Nigeria don't carry themselves enter international disgrace. Afiba is a Ghanaian lady.
And we must restore that nation. We must restore the identity of that continent.
I hate you.
That's
now, my question is, where is Blessing? Honestly, Blessing is a friend to Celine. Let's say she's a friend to Celine, or she doesn't know Afiba, but she's a friend to Celine. How would you have a heart that your friends that left your house, which you know their location, you know where they were going to, went missing?
Which heart?
And up to today, you're not fighting for justice for them. You don't care. You don't.
He's hiding. She's been collecting money from this guy. Now she's hiding.
Your social media
collected money
platforms.
From a man who his wife is kidnapped. He collected 7 million.
And your friends are still missing. I can never do that to my friends. Never. Even if it means going to the police to make a report, tell them what I know to make sure they come back alive.
We are still talking about this. We have not even done. The first information giver, the spokesman of the police, came out again and said one girl is missing. Just to use that one to distract us. One girl is missing since March. And they are attaching picture of Andrew and Ben. And they are using that. They are not attaching picture of Blessing for Celine and Afiba. The police in Abia or whatever have no report. The family have not seen their daughter since March and they did not report it. And the same spokesperson of police, you see the agenda. The agenda is very clear, my people. I need to tell you guys, let me turn this car off. And the agenda is very clear. This is a distraction. And I said it again, Harrison, you have no right to give any information to the public anymore. In a sane country, you'll be ashamed to even post anything on your page. You'll be ashamed to, because you are distracting us. You are distracting this investigation. You are distracting the important question. The police you are working for will humble you. I guarantee.
On what grounds is he giving press briefing?
Giving press briefing that a girl is missing. A girl is missing. Police is not. Hey, Nigeria.
You know what? Let me say something. With regards to how complex this issue is with Efiba and Celine, I was expecting that even though there's allegedly there's another missing girl, the best thing to do was to do that even behind the scene. Go present it to the police straight that there's somebody that has come to you and said another girl is missing. You think that is connected to the gentleman that is being accused in the two girls that are missing, so police can follow that lead behind those.
Now they say
make sure
the gym
they're able
instructor
to
has been missing for some months now.
Link the story, link these
His
things to
personal gym
My
instructor.
sister.
I don't get why you just come out and throw it out there.
My sister. This is it. And this is the message again. I know you guys think I'm a troublemaker. I'm not a troublemaker. If you are seeing the devil and you don't pursue the devil will take over your house. I'm making it clear. The tall officer, among the 3-4 officers, the tall one have murdered. Harrison confirmed on the record that the tall one has murdered a Yahoo boy and convert his car to his own. Harrison told me when I confront Harrison with the information I have about that officer, Harrison said, I got to know about it. Many Nigerians heard about the news when one officer was driving one Yahoo boy car that they've already taken care of. It was that officer. Harrison told me this. I confronted their chief of police in Abuja. On the record, the officer told me, yeah, it was after that operation that that guy just joined. They know his criminal record. And I have it on the record.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys listening to me? I have it on the record.
Yes,
Harrison himself that moved this police from Aba to Umaya to everywhere. Harrison has been accused and served jail time.
You stop dragging Harrison. I say Harrison be your friend. Or Harrison, he kidnap these girls. Or which one are you dragging Harrison?
Nigerians, open your eye.
We close that
Open
before.
your eyes.
I don't understand.
Open your eyes for this to happen. You've been proving me. You guys have been validating me. I've spent more than 30 hours. 30 hours proving myself to you guys. I am in London. I am not even in Nigeria. I'm not in your zoo. I'm in London. I've not been to Nigeria for almost a year. And I'm spending my time explaining myself. And you can see crime. And you can't talk. You can't talk. You can't talk.
Did you talk? What is this man okay? You see crime. Did you say anything? None of us knew what Andrew was doing. Nobody knew Andrew. Andrew said he has a company, Black Sheep Company. He's where he came from, England. But you knew what he was up to. Did you say anything? You didn't say anything. What are you talking about?
The number of views go down, right? And when you start talking about stuff that don't matter, it starts going up, including the comment section, which should tell you that there's a lot of destruction on here.
Yeah.
I was watching the number when you were talking, Mr. Kadina. It kept dropping. It kept dropping to 100 something. And whenever we start talking about a controversial topic, you see them surface again.
But they're coming to defend. They're coming to defend.
Those who have ears should listen. They're not here. Somebody was in the comment section. Oh, you people are just talking too much. Allow the authorities to do their
investigation. Some people say I should just let it rest. Rest, Oga, rest.
We are not saying.
No,
we
not
are not
let
saying
it rest.
that we are here to tell the police what to do. But until the police come out, everybody has an opinion. Regardless, I can also go on my page and do the same thing.
Everything I say, they are fact. I'm not assuming. Did he went to jail? Yes. Did he went to jail for armed robbery and kidnapping? Yes. Did he do it? No, he said he didn't. I believe.
Did he went to jail for armed robbery and kidnapping?
Yes. Is that officer? Yes. What are you defending? Did this guy went to collect money? Yes. Did he got dash 50,000? Yes. What are you defending?
You see, Mr. Ben, it's like you said, this Nigerian, I don't want to call it a zoo. Because
tomorrow we'll talk about it more. I'm sleeping. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. Please hit the like button and share for me, okay? I will keep you posted on this story because it's big. This case is big. I didn't just want to dive into it. I know when I enter case, I go enter with my head and my hand. That's why I've been reluctant to bring it to you, but since I don't manage anytime, we'll continue. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. I will explain to you guys. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. Good night and enjoy your sleep. Bye. Don't forget to click the like button.